Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Arknights. First things first, how are the audio levels?
Dr. Kaltsit told me you have to be 100% focused on your work to maximize efficiency. So yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
You are actually completely correct, Fire. I actually made the table. It's pretty simple. Just for an example, that first vowel sound in Doctor can be an O, it can be an OH, it can be a U, it can be a UH. Those are generally the vowel sounds you could use for the array, just for that first vowel. And then you just repeat the process, and it's like either 4 or 5 arrays, I forget exactly which, but yeah, you would just combine them at random and have a Doctor generator. I don't know why anyone would ever want this. Hello, Billy Bob Joe. Have you checked out the menu background options? Whoop. Hold on. I am moving a thing that should not be moving. Undo that.
I can't afford to have you resting.
Are you referring to... Where was it I could click on?
Let me tell you something. I picked up the violin again.
Are you referring to this? Because I have actually done that. Last time, we actually had a waifu here. But, you know, then Magic the Gathering put out their trailer for Bloomborough, and I hit my furry quota, so I swapped back to Mia. I'm still not entirely sure how Amiya got, like, this hood over her ears. Like, I can see that there's definitely, like, slits in the hood, which makes sense. But it still seems like it would be a challenge. Alright, enough of that.
Told me you have to be 100% focused on your work to maximize efficiency.
Rap God, Amiya.
So, yes,
yeah, pretty much.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Go farm 450,000 runes. 450,000 runes? That's easy. So, today, we have a few things to do. First off, I would like to go back into IS2 and see if we can make up for the terrible performance we had for IS2 last week. There we go. Because last week we went in with a ready squad. Oh, you're like level 50-ish? Okay, yeah. In the early game, it's a lot harder to get 450,000 runes. Absolutely. Random fact, if you were to pronounce Doctor in Mylanger, it'd be... Doktar? Would that be it? Doktar? So let's go with one of our squads. I think this is the one we were going... Or, which one did we go with last time? I think we did do this one. I think we went with Siabi, Sessa, and Durnar. Wasn't it? I think this is the one that we ran with last time. I don't actually... You know, you would think I would have looked that up so I could be sure which one we're going to get revenge with. I guess that shows how seriously I take my revenge. Yeah. So, we're going to go with this. We've got the Rusted Iron Hammer. Why don't I try using my own ops? Because this is easier. And because something we haven't done in a while, I think it is time for chat to have a go. I know it's kind of silly, but we'll just do this for now. So, we have 1 vote for leader squad. We're dead. We might be. That's part of the fun, isn't it? It's about not really knowing if you're going to succeed or fail. I like to try. I like letting chat come in and join. We have 1 vote for leader, 3 votes for support squad. Okay, 3 votes for support squad. We're gonna go with support squad. Alright, chat. So, if you haven't seen how we do this, or if you need a refresher, this is an overlay. You tell me the operator that you want, the location on the grid where to put them, and the direction that you want me to face them. I will attempt to follow every valid order that is given in the order that they are given. If you have specific orders for using skills, and these can be conditional, you can tell me like, oh, use a skill when blank happens, or use blank skill always, things like that. Feel free to throw out those commands as well. And I'll always follow retreat orders as well. So, let's see how well we do. I read all of this last time, where I learned that CB is absolutely wonderful. The map we are going to be starting on today is this one. It is the Beast Taming map. So I'm going to get this started. Chat, why don't you tell me which skills you would like everyone to have?
Ready to deploy. Where am I needed?
I believe in you, chat. We are dead. Yeah, probably. GG's. We're getting GG's already? Alright, CBF2. CBS2. Okay. And how about Sesa and Durnar? Anybody have a preference for them? We'll take Durnar S2. Okay, Durnar S2. And how about Sesa? All S2. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, I will start the map. I will get the overlay lined up to the levels grid. And when I say go, I will begin accepting commands. Okay. So, grid. Let's see. That's good enough for the grid to be usable. Alright. Chat. The first valid command, and I will unpause and begin. Durnar at D2. Okay, what direction? Durnar D2, what direction? Okay, we have Durnar. D2. Direction any. Okay, facing left. Next command. Sesa, B2 down. Sesa, B2 down. Okay, that will be the next command. Alright, Sesa, B2 down. Any and all commands will be accepted. Skills, retreating, deploying operators. If it is a valid command, I will attempt to carry it out. Everyone seems convinced that we are going to fail immediately, but I don't believe that. I think working together we can achieve amazing things. I trust in you, chat. You have all helped me grow and come to appreciate this game and do all sorts of stuff. I believe that collectively we have the power to beat up dogs and man with hammer. CB A1 down. CB A1 CB A1 down, not valid. CB B1 right is valid. CB B1 right. I believe in all of you. Look at this. Look how good we're doing. Sisa skill. Got it. Kobe, I assume they're referring to CB. It's so Jover, I disagree. I think we're doing great. See? Look how well it's working. Everything's going fine. Okay, use CB skill the moment it's ready. Got it. Okay. I might be understanding why people said that it's Jover. You know, it's making a little more sense now. Durner skill banal. Durner is very dead, unfortunately.
Are you hurt? Should I wrap you
There you go. We lost one. Chat, we're fine. We lost one life point. We're fine. You know, if this was Yu-Gi-Oh, we wouldn't even be worried about losing one life point. Oh my! The Light of Heria. A random elite operator will temporarily join your squad during the next emergency operation on this floor. That's pretty cool! In our moment of crisis, the heroes descended from the sun, made their way across the Heria Mountains, and arrived in Minos. Nah, if this is Yu-Gi-Oh, we'd be dead by the time the enemy fit. Yeah, exactly! If this was Yu-Gi-Oh, like, the enemy just had their first shot. We're still alive, therefore, we win. That's how Yu-Gi-Oh works. We have a guard voucher. Alright, chat. Which guard would you like to recruit? Also, you'll have to excuse it, my nibbling on these, on these pizza rolls. This is the first food I've had all day. We have 1 vote, Akafuyu. We have 1 vote, Mountain. We have 1 vote for Save Hope. Alright. There's a lot of power for any tiebreakers who want to show up right now. We also have 1 vote for Spectre. Oh, what? Okay, that is 2 votes Spectre. Shadow and Light. Look, when Shadow and Light both agree on something, you have to go with it. Like, you're dealing with universally cosmic forces there. Spectre joins the team. Alright. Spectre. That should be fun. And now, chat, it is time for us to decide. Are we tops or are we bottoms? If we go top, we will get an emergency ops. But thanks to the thing we just got, we will also get a free random elite operator. Or we can be bottoms and go for a regular. Top. Giga Chad top. Top. Alright, we're going top. Today, chat, we are tops. You find a quiet corner safe enough to harbor your entire squad from harm, allowing you to rest and reorganize. Having helped your teammates settle in, your consciousness slowly begins to loosen up. Well, hell yeah! See? We came out ahead! By the time you open your eyes again, your anxiety and exhaustion have long departed your body. You gather up your bags and continue exploring the unknown with your teammates. See, chat, we did great! Also, I refuse to believe that CB went down easily for a nap. Alright. So here is our emergency ops. Oh, crap. This is the map that kicked our ass last week. Oh, no. Oh, no. Chat, it's up to you. I believe in you. You can do this. And we're even going to get a random operator joining us.
Good night, my brothers and
Just
sisters.
be mindful with our placements. You be mindful with your placements. I'm just sitting here eating my pizza rolls. You're all playing Arknights. Spectre, S2. Alright, and... Oh, say S1. Sorry, I did not see that before I clicked. Okay, and our random operator is a level 80 Elite 2 Storm Eye. So this guy has also joined our team. Yeah, it's alright. Alright, give me a second to line up the, whoop, no, click off. Alright, just give me a sec to line up the, grid. Okay. So, this one's gonna be a little more awkward. I think... Nope. Nope, that is still too small. Okay, alright. The grid is now set up. The first valid command I see will begin the level. I believe in you, chat. Storm Eye, B7 left. Storm Eye, B7 left. Okay, Storm Eye, B7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left.
Don't disappoint me.
Storm Eye, C7 left. Storm Eye, C7 left. Storm Eye already placed. I do have a weakness for archers, I fully admit. C-A-B, C7 left. C-A-B, A-B-C, 7 left.
See you later.
CISA, C7 left. No longer possible. Hey, at least we're getting the crab. CISA B5 right. CISA B1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right. Alright, next valid command. Durnar C6 up. Durnar C6 up. Got it. So you're not doing main story?
I'll leave the support team.
I can do some main story later as well. I'm basically just starting with this. Hold on. There's also an activate,
sparring in a real
storeize skill.
I got a clear shot on target.
Oh yeah, you're right. No one said right. Sorry. Spectre B6 down. Spectre B6 down.
You are the one who woke me.
Did you do any pulling Arknights? No! Thank you, Wingding! That's what I was thinking about opening this episode with, and then I didn't. I actually am sitting on enough to do, you know, some polls today. I mean, at least 15. So, I will also be doing some polls, and we've got some banners where I'm guaranteed to get at least something. Thank you for reminding me, Wingding. I had completely forgotten that one. Pop CB skill at 30 kills. How do I see... Oh, right, at 30 kills. Got it. Okay, 30 kills. Are you going to save for the Sui sibling? I have no idea what that is, so I'm going to say no. I am still very much detached. So you do the whole 10 poll? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you know, I'm like 2 months into this, so... Durnar skill. Stormeye skill.
On your mark. Don't worry.
Pop all the skills! I have only played Arknights for a couple of months, so... yes. Welcome aboard, Wingding. Feel free to help chat get through these levels as well, because as you can see, it works. Congratulations, chat. You just cleared another level. And on top of clearing another level, you just got revenge! You got vengeance for the indignity committed upon us last week. You did it! Congratulations. We also got some Gaulish macarons. And a Vanguard operator. Alright. Who shall we recruit? I see 1 vote for Texas. I see 1 vote for Fang. I see 1 vote for Reserve. Oh, nope, make that 2 votes for Fang. 3 votes for Fang. Okay, looks like we're gonna go with Fang. Good work, chat.
Leave it to me.
And we even have the slots to use them. And now we're heading... well, if you didn't know, the limited banner at the end of this month, name of the unit, Demigod Dragons. Okay, I like every part of the phrase Demigod Dragons. Let's see what the Rogue Trader has. Alright, everybody. Now, make sure you make smart purchasing decisions here, because we're only able to afford literally everything. And it might be a little presumptuous, but if we buy a vampire bed, and then we come across any sexy vampires, you know, they might, you know, appreciate that. Support replenishment station. Okay. Light says buy all! Then we are. Wait, I literally... Hold on. Oh, god damn it. I didn't see what I had actually clicked on. And I tried to just back out so I could read what it was. I did not know that that just abandons the opportunity completely. Alright, that one might be my fault. I will take I will take responsibility for that one. Oh dear God. But we immediately get 8 life points. And a regional action plan. 4-star operator. I'm sorry. Look, I promise, chat, I will pay you back the ingots. I will make up to it. I will make up for it. But we can immediately promote a specialist operator, of which we have none. But I did say that I had to buy everything. It may have been a mistake to follow the command to buy everything. But the good news is that I make sure to follow the instructions of chat. And at the end of the day, even if it looks like chaos, I know that chat, I know that you guys have a strategy. I know that you have a plan. I know that you're working toward a bigger goal. And right now, you're just laying those foundations. You know, you're doing your RNG manipulations. You're getting ready for hardcore speedrun tricks, and I'm completely ready for it. I'm on board with your every choice. So, chat, here is the map that we are going on. If we take the top, it's going to lead to some emergency ops. Bottom will not lead to emergency ops. So tell me, chat, are we tops or are we bottoms? I see 1 vote, 2 votes for top. E2 CB disappeared right before our eyes. That one was on me. I fully admit that that was my fault. The grand finale. Well, no, we're looking at the map first. Okay, here is the map. This looks doable. Yeah, if you lose, you can blame me for everything. I will fully accept that responsibility. You know, when I make those errors, I accept that. That's on me. And I will do my best to make amends next week when we try this again.
Team.
Okay.
Check your gear before departing.
So, this one is an even bigger map. Hold on. I need to adjust the ratio on this. Horizontals are pretty good. Oh, hey, that's actually a damn good ratio. Okay, and first valid command has been given. Fang, B3 right. B123 right. Okay, Fang, B3 right.
Leave it to us. Enemy spotted. Prepare to fight.
Well, I hope you know about the incident with Genshin fandom in the Arknights hive mind. Not a clue. I know nothing about it. Not even tangentially aware of it. That's C2?
Everyone, follow me.
Is it? Oh, crap, you're right. Yes, I did. Okay. So, I'm a disaster today. Durnar, D4. Okay, Durnar, A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Everyone, follow me.
I am so sorry, chat. It was a long, hot work day. I choose to blame that. CB, D2 up. CB, D2 up. CB, B1 right. CB already placed. Everything's going according to plan, almost. CISA, B1 right. CISA, B1 right. Spec, D3 up. D1, 2, 3 up. Activate Durnar. Ah, freaking hell, they got the ninjas. Replenish station, D1 right. Replenish station, D1 right. Okay? Oh my god, it's only 6:30. Activate CB. I am making this many errors and I've only been here a half hour. That does not bode well. But I have faith. Well, incident about how the skins in Arknight are too hypersexualized and the hive mind roast the guy who said so. Surely this won't get any worse. Bruh, that's an old story. Activate CISA. I don't think... I legitimately don't think, that it's easy to do a gacha-style game without having some degree of, if not necessarily sexualization, Spectre skill, at the very least, a bias to frequently create things that are meant to be, if not overtly sexual, at the very least provocative.
Everyone, follow me.
K-skill.
Loud and clear.
There! See? We did it, chat! And by we, I mean you, after I almost completely flubbed it immediately. Thank you very much for covering my butt on that one.
Are you hurt? Should I wrap your Ochi?
Have you heard any up from Arknights? I watched the first episode of Arknights. I've been meaning to actually sit and watch more. But then I got distracted and watched all of Maiden Abyss. And then I got distracted again, and I'm probably going to be watching Nichujo. Oh, EP? No, I don't think so. Oh, as in music. No, I have not specifically sought out the tracks. We have a specialist voucher. Okay, chat, who is going to join us? And keep in mind, there are a lot of very handsome and beautiful looking people here, but only one of them is, in fact, a waifu. Kazemaru, though. We have 2 votes Kazemaru, 1 vote Save Hope, 1 vote Reserve Op. We're not picking waifu. I know you're not picking waifu. Okay, we've got 2 votes Kazemaru, 1 vote Reserve Op, 2 votes Save Hope, 1 vote Shaw. So the finalist options come down to Kazemaru or Save Hope. So go ahead, chat, and vote on one of those 2 options. Are we saving Hope, or are we taking Kazemaru? We've got 2 votes to skip and save the hope. Oh, right. Save hope means reserve op. Yeah, okay. So it looks like our choice is going to be the reserve op. Alright, let's move on. We come to the emergency ops. First come, last served. It is at least a single filter. So with only 1 exit point, it's possible that not even I can screw up this one. Light says we're dead. Well, maybe we're dead. But then again, maybe we're not dead. Yeah. Yeah, did you think of that?
Are we gonna eat goodies when we get back?
This is not the time for goodies right now, okay? I'm sorry to say, but it is not the time for that. Okay. So let's see. A, B, C, D. That is close to the right scale. Alright, that looks good. So now it's ready. The next first valid command I see, I will start. Shadow, you got that in a little before I was ready. So our first valid command is Fang A7 right. Fang A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fang A7 right. Got it.
To us.
I sure hope we get some other commands soon.
Everyone, follow me.
Shark, A5 down. Okay, Shark, in 2, 3, 4, 5. A5 down. Cia B, B6 left. Cia B, B1, B6 left. Fang A7 left. Invalid. Cia B, B6 left. Cia B already placed. Recommendations for the EP theme song unit. Mortal Eyes, Settling the Cache, and Awaken. Okay, thank you, Wingding. I will remember those. I'm seeing a slight problem. Dernard A6 left. I am seeing some slight issues with our strategy so far. But I know that this is all just a part of your plan, chat. I know that this is all part of your grand design. And if for any reason that grand design fails, Sisa, B7 left. If for any reason, CB skill, Sisa already placed. And if for any reason your grand design fails, it is my fault, not yours. Because I have sincerely made 2 significant, impactful mistakes this run. But I believe in my heart, to my core, that even with my severe screw-ups, you are the doctors that can lead us to victory, that can see through my misplays, and bring about the greatest of victories. Because you, chat, you are doctors. Reserve A5 left. You are doctors. Supply C6 up. C6 up. Sisa skill. I know that you are some of the best doctors there are. And of course, I also know that in this world, doctor means violent, murdering mercenary. Because that's how medicine works. And I trust all of you. I don't necessarily know why, but so far it's mostly worked out. Durnar skill. Can't anymore. CB skill. Can. See, we got this. Spectre A6. Up. See, we did it. We're doing fine. Look how good we are.
Wrap your ouchie?
Oh, she's such a sweetheart. Yes, please wrap my ouchie. We took a lot of ouchies that level. All enemy units have minus 10% HP. That's actually pretty good. We also get a specialist voucher. Alright, chat. Who gets to join the squad? 1 vote, Kazamaru. 2 votes, Kazamaru. Three votes, Kazamaru. 1 vote, save. Alright, that is 4 votes Kazamaru out of 11 people watching. That seems pretty definitive, so I guess we're gonna go with Kazamaru. But hey, we survived the emergency ops, right? Now, for our squad, should we put in Kazamaru? And if so, who should we take out? And also, should we adjust any of our skills? I do love my tea. Oh, right, there is an open slot. Kazamaru S2. Understood. Any other skill changes we want to do before we proceed? Turn off the overlay for a sec. Okay. Light says it's fine. CSAT S1. Yes, that is actually something I saw earlier and did not do. So CSA's S1. Thank you, Rayfon. And we are proceeding with an encounter. A worn-out wooden puppet sits next to the wall, its limbs almost falling apart. Its hazy facial features seem to ring a bell, but you cannot say for certain who it is given how worn out it is. You come close to the puppet and find that there seems to be something hidden inside its chest. See, chat? I told you I'd pay you back for my misplay. Obviously, I left the doll there in order to pay you guys back. See, we're fine, alright? Debt paid. You know, I even paid interest. We're good. You pry open its chest and find a fire-red heart. You obtain a beautiful gem. The heart of the puppet. And that means we move on to boons. What are we going to find today? Okay. That's actually really good. If we had anyone who was stunning, freezing, or binding. But now we know that if we can get an operators that has CC, we might want to prioritize that because 1,000 arts damage per second is really, really strong. I like that. All right, let's keep our eyes open then, and we'll see if we come across any CC. Of course, chat, you know what this means. We just reached a story section. And that means, and I'm so sorry, Rayfon, I know you hate it, but that means it's time to break out the voice. We all know it. We all only mildly hate it. But alas, I am bound. I'm sorry, Rayfon. I'm sorry. There goes the last of the snacks I keep in reserve. No more eating anything weird, okay? Thanks, Dernar! I'm full now! Then, perhaps I too should... Don't put your luck! So back to this hammer. See this pennant on the handle? Don't you guys think it looks like a flag? An anonymous flag? Just what does it stand for? I can hear it saying stuff, like my other weapons. I'm gonna keep it. Hup! Whoa, kinda heavy. Really gonna hurt for the bad guys. All the rust just fell off? Like it turned into sand. Is that your arts, Kay? Harmonization with weapons. It's the soul resonance I've been forever seeking. No, it's arts. Originium arts. This hammer speaks really weird, and I don't get it. What is it saying? Annihilate all nomadic cities. You can't be serious. Is it connected to them? That's a little on the nose, isn't it? Whatever. You hold onto it now, Kay. Let's move. Okay. Alright, it's okay. It's okay, chat. It's okay. It's okay. The voice is gone. It's over. It's over, alright? There was something really traumatic, but you know, we were able to get through it together, and we came out the other side, and we are not undamaged by the voice. But we have survived. And now we can move on with our lives and make something better. I'm so sorry, Rayfon. Dernar with that voice works. Sometimes it actually does work. It really does. Anyway, here is our map for the next one. We've got a possible emergency ops. If we go top. If we keep going, there's also rogue traders and safe houses and time. Let's take a look at what we're going to be up against when we reach the end. We are going to be going up against Jetman at the end of this. So, let's keep in mind that we need to build to defeat Jetman. And if we can find an operator with CC, we will absolutely abuse it with the children's puppet. Okay. So, we've got 3 votes for top. Alright, we do have flyers on this level. That should not be a problem. And once again, this is a level with a single exit point. Alright, pausing.
Remember to stay frosty and keep an eye out.
Alright, let's set the overlay. We're actually pretty close to having a good size overlay already. It is genuinely surprisingly hard to get these to actually fit. Like, significantly harder than I ever would have guessed. And the A is actually up here. So this runs A through F. Yeah, A through F. Up through 8 rows, or does it actually go to a 9th row? Okay, I think that's as good as we're going to get the overlay for this mission. It should be readable. It does cover all 9 columns. It does cover all 6 rows. And our first valid command has been given. Fang A5 down. Fang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down.
Leave it to us.
Alright, chat, you are in control. Give orders. Be precise. Tell me when to use skills, where to deploy, who to deploy. And tell me how I feel about it as well, because sometimes it's just easier to have someone tell me how I feel about how things are going.
Thrust.
Good work, Fang. Spectre, B5 right. Spectre, B5 right.
You are the one who woke me.
And hello there, Red. It's a pleasure to see you back here again. Sisa, A2 down. Sisa, A2 down.
Everyone, follow me.
I only just realized, Seaby, A6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. Yeah, I only just this second also realized that, Red, that we haven't gotten any medics. That is going to make this more difficult, but not impossible. Possibly, maybe, perhaps.
Thrust.
Okay, we lost Spectre. Retreat Spectre and deploy Kaze her facing left. Okay, wasn't fast
Death
enough
is
to
inevitable.
retreat,
No
but
need
I
to
do
leave
have
us alone.
Kaze in place now.
Thrust.
All skills! Activating all skills. Why aren't you doing the 4 temp HP start? No idea. I just do as the chat commands. Replace Fang with Durnar. Okay, replacing Fang with Durnar. Chat, I don't know if we're gonna make it through. We lost another one. Replenish station B6. B6 left. Add SP generator. Reserve op B5 left. Okay, I can't do B5 left with reserve operator. Oh. Okay. I'm afraid that's it. It's alright, chat. I made misplays, and in the end, it was probably my misplays that resulted in this. You know what? We did damn good. We did worlds better than we did last week. And we got our vengeance! Yes, Billy Bob Joe, I did in fact cost us an E2 CB. Should do a 4 temp HP start. It makes things better. That's not my decision to make. Alright. Well, thank you, chat. Good work, chat. You did great. You genuinely did really good. Considering, like, the chat delays and the limitations we have to work on, it is always awesome to see what we can do working together. Oh, hey. Monthly squad mission complete. Wait. Did that count as actually... Oh my god, that was all we had to do. You only have to get that far? I thought you had to at least clear 4-3 in order to get those rewards. Okay, that was... Well, as far as I'm concerned, chat, you did your job. All I was aiming for was to get those rewards. You got the rewards. Make it floor 3 is good rewards, floor 5 for all story. Gotcha. The rewards are floor 3. Oh man, that's easy. That is so much easier than I had expected. Alright.
Welcome home, Doctor.
I still got a couple things I want to make sure I get to. First of all, so I'm ready to start pushing for another E2. Chat, which of the top operators that I've got here, so that's pretty much Mostima, Mountain, Asbestos. Actually, no. Before I ask what you guys think would be best to E2, why don't we actually see what I can get? So there's this banner to pull on, the Vista Celebration. I've also got the Ray of Light, where I still have a guarantee. And I've also got this one, where I'm guaranteed, and this one, where I'm guaranteed. Pull for Ray. Alright, we're gonna pull for Ray. Let's see what happens. Alright, chat, let's see who Human Resources has been stuffing into duffel bags today. I've got to have a word with Human Resources. They've got to stop delivering me personnel this way.
Nice to see you again, Doctor. Do you miss Billy Stew? I was just heading to the aft kitchen with Lance. Hey, I'm not a little put-lid.
Huh.
Don't call me put-lid.
This character design really reminds me of something, and I genuinely cannot place what it is. Who else we got?
This is Intern Hibiscus.
Hibiscus,
From
of
now
course.
on, I'll be in charge of managing yours and every operator's health at Rhodes Island. Thank you for your...
Quara.
Where am I? Who am I?
That doesn't seem like a sort of question I want from a person I'm employing as a mercenary.
Caster Stewart reporting in. I'm glad to be working with you.
We got a cute boy, so that's important.
Hi! I'm
Okay.
Cruz. I might be inexperienced.
Cruz,
but I'll do the best
Cruz.
I can.
Cruz, girl, we've known each other for months, okay? I mean, is anyone surprised that Cruz managed to get herself stuck in a duffel bag again?
Vermeil, Hunter, you won't regret giving me work.
Cruel, do you cry when you see Wormy? I literally have no idea who these people are. I don't know enough about them. I genuinely don't. I have no frame of reference for if Wormy is good or bad or what. I don't. We got Vermeil. Oh, no.
Who am I?
Oh, no. Cora's got so many memory problems, she forgot I already pulled her out of the duffel bag.
Attention! I am Doberman.
Hey,
former
Doberman!
military
I haven't seen a
instructor for the
Doberman in a
Bolivarian
while.
Armed Forces. Now let's cut to the chase. Hand over the list of operators in need of training.
You know, I'm not going to say I understand the whip, but I am going to say I don't not understand the whip.
Captain of Reserve Op Team A6.
And an Orchid.
Reporting in. Are you the doctor? I look for...
Ambriel, Sniper.
And we've got an
Colorado.
Ambriel.
All right, that's introductions out of the way before they give me a headache. Here, I just opened this pack of chocolate pretzel sticks. Want one?
Fair enough, absolutely. Thank you very much. Alright, so my new 5-star is Wormy. Very interesting. That still leaves me enough Orundrum to do some polls. So, what do you guys think? Should I pull on the Vista Celebration? Should I pull on whatever the hell this banner is called? Or should I pull on a Colonel? We've got 2 people telling me to save, 1 saying blue banner, never pull on Colonel. Okay, you know what? Can you exchange for tickets? Very possibly. I'm sitting on a fair number of things right now. But again, I have only been playing for a few months, so... I don't know. I still don't have... Buy all HH permits. Actually, buy all in green card. Do not waste distinctions on polls. Save distinctions for free poll. Buy the free poll tickets. Save distinctions for Golden Glow. This... I will tell you what I'm actually going to do. Buy those green certs? Okay. I'll buy the 2 green certs at least. So, I will tell you what I will do. I'm going to do 1 poll each. Just 1. On this blue banner and on the Vista Celebration. Just 1 poll each. We'll see what happens. I don't expect miracles, but also sometimes gambling is fun. Why not? Ah, that would appear to be a yellow particle effect, wouldn't it? I do believe the gambling gods have decided that I am worthy. Oh, nope, that's blue. Fair enough.
Following the guidance
I got a
of
Gitano.
Our paths have finally
No,
converged.
luckily
meet you,
Cruz
Doctor.
did not seem to find herself inside of yet another duffel bag today. And then just 1 pull on the Vista Celebration. I have no idea who's here. That does not look impressive.
Show me your brightest
Ah,
smile,
yes,
my
of
esteemed
course.
customer.
Midnight was
Happiness
hiding in the
is
duffel
at arm's
bag.
reach when you-
You know, that's understandable. I could see Midnight crawling into a duffel bag. Raise up a bit of potential. Quara at max. So, Warmy, what can you do? Attacks deal arts damage and can inflict elemental damage. Okay. Attacks bleed plus 40. Attacks inflict 15% of arts damage as additional burn damage. And as you level up, enemies within attack range take 200% attack as elemental damage when they trigger a burn damage burst. And a new skill, Scorching Steam. Attack interval increases. Attack plus 110%. Attacks hit 2 enemies at once. Charged attacks hit 3 enemies at once. Duration increased to 30 seconds. If the target is under effect of burn damage burst, additionally take 50% of the attack as elemental damage. You know, I think I had a warlock in World of Warcraft that had an ability that basically did that. Probably. I mean, who reads the tooltips? Other than anyone who wants to know what the hell is going on. Effect. Fangs. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Gitano, you get to level up as well. And Doberman. Okay. So, back to my previous question. For the next person, I should really focus on E2ing. There seemed to be a good amount of support for getting Mountain there. His requirements are truly crazy. I have no idea what those are. Dual chips, that's not really a problem. So, Mountain is going to get E2'd eventually, but at this point, it is completely beyond my abilities to do that. I did notice, however, I do have Asbestos here. Would it be worth E2ing Asbestos at some point? It's not exactly a really exciting increase to their abilities, is it? It does double their resistance, though. No, it wouldn't double it. It would be a 50% increase, assuming that this is already being represented in the stat block. I don't know. What do you think, chat? Would it be worth E2ing Asbestos, or should I just save my resources and focus on other people? Mostima is another one I can focus on time. I mean, none of these are decisions I have to make today. I just like getting input.
How I miss the time I spent on this land ship. If only I could have stayed.
There's one crystalline electronic component in the shop for 200 currency. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So many clues. Mostima is only good when you have her mod 3. Focus elsewhere at the moment. Asbestos is a cool design, but you can wait in terms of practical priority. Did you hit a wall in the story? Well, I kind of hit a wall in the story levels. But then I just used a Degenbrecher support And it was absolutely hilarious because they could one-shot bosses, which was incredibly entertaining to me. The next thing I want to do today is I actually have a paradox simulation for Perfumer. And I really want to get through it. My fine blending is absurdly powerful. I think this is the only other operator I actually have, like, a paradox simulation unlocked on right now.
Enemies incoming.
Okay, so what exactly is my scenario here?
Is it my turn, Doctor?
That's... Okay, so aesthesia, I don't have... I don't know, I think I just need to play this for a second and see what it is. So you're going that way. Stop it.
Target location reached.
We're also going to need... I don't know. Here, have a Texas.
Let's begin.
Oh my, you are taking a lot of damage. You're going to be providing passive healing, even if I just put you there. Doing it wrong. I am almost certainly doing this wrong.
Got it.
Who the hell are you? You are a sniper. Or something. I don't know. Alright, I think I can block them here. Yeah, I don't have the slightest clue what I'm doing. But I am guessing it is not going well. Alright, Red, I'm reading what you said.
Let it discourage me.
If you get the crystalline electronic component from the shop IS-2 to the milestone, IS-3 and IS-4 to milestone 27, you can get 4 crystalline components. Okay. One sec. Okay. I've added that to my notes. Thank you. That ancient moment you forgot the player-driven commands are over. Does anyone have any general suggestions for how to get through this? I won't let chat command it because I genuinely don't think it's going to be doable with the delay. But any like general suggestions would be helpful. I don't know. How about you, Texas? Texas and Chave.
Awaiting orders.
Texas and Chave on the right, facing each other, with one space in between. And Chave on the right, facing each other. Do you mean like here? On this 3-space area? Oh, Chive 2 below Texas facing up. Right, okay. No, you're right, you're right. That's a great way to do that. No, I mean left. You know, that's okay. I've already completely lost the ability to understand whatever is happening.
I won't be afraid.
So... Beagle's got a block of 3. Activate their skills very often. Got it. Also Rip. Yes, almost certainly Rip. So... can do a thing. Attacks all enemies within range. That's pretty damn useful. You've also got a block of 3 and block... Interesting. Broca, 2 left of Perfumer and facing left. Got it? Alright. Broca, 2 left of Perfumer and facing left. Everything seems to be going well. I mean, I've got a decent handle on things. Okay. What about this?
Victory is an illusion.
Nope. Beagle should be 1 left of where she is. Got it.
It's too bad we didn't win.
Got it.
but
You want me
I
to
won't let it
create
discourage
the
me.
kill zone. Alright, I understand that. No?
Time to prove myself.
Now do it again and use Texas skills. Okay.
Let's begin.
Alright, I will do it again and I will use Texas skills. Okay. You're right, you're right. Not using my skills enough.
Got it. Cut them to pieces.
Much better. Okay.
I won't be afraid.
Left operator skills need to be spammed. Right, right. The DP generation engine. Activate your skill.
Has brought about your end.
Activate. Okay.
This is the place.
Oh, nope, not there. Alright, let's see if this creates a practical kill zone. Is this looking right so far? When I get the stuff for Executor, where do I place him? I'm guessing, like, here?
Got it. You can't stop me.
Only the law is the truth.
Activate Vanguard, Sniper, facing left near Perfumer. Activate Texas, yes.
Grant me strength.
Activate your skill. This is looking more like it. Okay, I think Perfumer skill might be necessary here now. More skill. It's just such a weird sentence to read. Activate Texas. Okay, alright. I'm actually doing good now.
Is it my turn, Doc? Lend me your wings. Avians among the stars.
I'm practically at the halfway point, and I do genuinely feel
Stop me.
in control of the situation. It feels like I've got a handle on this. But I also don't know what kind of craziness they might try and throw at me as this keeps going. So far, it's working out, though. Do you realize what Perfumer's key impact in this stage? You mean just the passive healing that she's dropping on everybody? Yeah. I mean, Perfumer is basically like my main healer. I have specifically raised up her module to absolutely exploit the crap out of a passive healing effect. That is so damn powerful.
Maximizing firepower.
Come on, Texas, do your thing. Alright, there's a crap load of damage coming out here. Perfumer, I would really appreciate your skill. Oh, okay. Perfumer's skill activated exactly when it needed. This level is done. You are not breaking through that with Perfumer's skill active. Like, you just genuinely can't break through that while Perfumer's skill is active. She's so damn strong.
Yes?
Chat, thank you so much for helping me with that. Absolutely beautiful.
Mission accomplished.
Very well done, Doctor.
And another 200 Orundum for me. Which is why I bothered putting in the effort. Sometimes a man just needs that 200 Orundum. Want to read her operator record soon? I've actually read through all of her stuff before. She is very interesting. Okay, well, I mean, I haven't reached 200 trust, but... Oh, files different than...
Welcome home, Doctor.
Is that something in the intelligence? Where would I go to read that? Provide step-by-step instructions. Assume that I have been suddenly struck by blindness.
Log for me?
Right above her paradox simulation. Got it. Yeah, this I did. I did read through this. I did like that. But yeah, I have absolutely exploited the hell out of... I've exploited the hell out of Perfumer. She's so damn strong.
Welcome home, Doctor.
Alright, so, next thing on tonight's agenda. Chat, I have a really big question for you. And I think this is kind of important. Where is it? Let's see. Can anyone tell me why I have been earning crap tons of booze lately? I assume that is for something. Yeah. Which... There we go. This one. Yeah, I have a lot of booze right now. Since I basically just burn through my sanity whenever. I do already notice two things worth doing. Buy Earth Spirit skin. Yeah, I see the component. There's a lot of really good stuff here. I'm actually going to grab the unit. I'm going to grab this gel. That leaves me just barely short of enough for the Earth Spirit skin. Is there anything else here that I really, really need to prioritize getting? Alright, let's do a map. Now, chat, before I click this start button, I need to be aware if this is going to be like the last time I clicked to start an event and then spent 40 minutes reading text, or if this is going to be a little bit more reasonable. Like, I will sit here and read for 10 to 15 minutes. I genuinely don't mind that. But, yeah, the 40 minutes of story was a bit crazy. Alright, reading's in a completely different section. Well, now I have to find a reading section. That's not reading. Oh, hey, Wormy. Alright. The on the truck is the reading? Oh, right. Unlock story. How many of those do I have? How the hell do I know? The answer is 0. I have 0. Alright, good news, chat. You are all saved my having to read. Let's do a level. Bilateral ventilation. Alright, Fang, why don't you do your thing? There's something wrong with that dog. Perfumer, you handle that. Hold on. They're gonna come from this side too, aren't they? Ah, screw it. We'll just drop a mountain and it'll be fine. This level has a recommended level of 20. This is not going to be, like, a threat.
Roger.
Alright, who's coming this other way? Attack steal arts damage, loses HP proportional to distance moved when shifted. Okay. We'll put an asbestos here just for the hell of it. Good job, asbestos. You just keep you just keep doing your thing. Mountain's got that situation handled.
Understood.
Go, Mountain! Punch! Oh, God. No, you're actually taking a surprising amount of damage.
Death is in my eyes.
Oh, man. Yeah, they have a weakness to shift. They take proportional damage when shifted. It's actually an interesting weakness. Wow, this guy can take a beating. I am genuinely impressed.
Hurry up.
Okay, then we'll just make sure that we have someone else there to cover it. And maybe a lava too. That should take care of the problem. Perfumer, make my whole team become immortal. With your unstoppable super healing with your passive skill. Good job, Lightsaber Man.
We may have achieved a perfect victory, but we still can't let our guard down.
You know what's weird? This stream's been going on for an hour and a half. That is the first level I have beaten tonight with that direct guidance from chat. But more importantly, we got more liquor. So, is it okay to just be handing liquor to a bunch of Australian bunnies? Like, is that okay? Is that gonna cause any issues? Like, I've seen a few questionable visual novels, and, well, bunny girls plus liquor didn't always go particularly well.
I can see their souls. They're mine to reap.
Mountain, do your thing. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make a unilateral decision right now. No one is allowed to give Cruz any liquor. Okay? Cruz, we are cutting her off. Cruz is not allowed any liquor. I do not want to see what happens to Cruz if she gets drunk. I do not think it would end well. You know, it seems really hilarious to me to stun enemies on these. Alright. And Perfumer. How about Adult Cruz? Her 5-star version whose skin is at the shop now. Oh, does Cruz have another skin in the shop right now? I have Cruz's Halloween where she just chucks candy at people. What is this spot? Increases push and pull strength. Ah, yes, of course.
Got it.
You can test Adult Cruz out on support. Honestly, that does sound interesting. Alright, Cruz, do your thing. Alright, you know what? You guys are being jerks, and I don't like that.
Everyone, follow me.
Thank you, Red. So, here's where I'm going to play a little funny prank. I'm going to stun you on the tile that hurts you. Isn't that a fun little prank? Akafuyu, why don't you take position? It's okay if they get through you, honestly. You know, it is one thing to be running a mercenary outfit with a bunch of, you know, terminally ill patients. But it is concerning how many of my terminally ill cancer patient mercenaries are also quite likely teenagers. I'm just saying it raises a few moral questions. Hey, Mia! They're not going to be in your range, so no point to that. Oh, it's time for a funny prank again. Haha, you're stunned on hurty things now. Morals rarely exist on Terra. That can't be true! I read all that dialogue in, like, the first few storylines, and they seemed very keen to make me think that we're the good guys. So if we're the good guys, there must be some form of moral villainy. Or are we just the good guys because we don't actively engage in, you know, directed genocide? Amiya, do your thing. Oof. Thought he'd pull every banner. I mean, very little on every banner. I simply do not have the resources to actually get every new operator. I'm still only like a couple months into my Arknights career. I do not have the resources to do that, and I do not have the access to the resources to do that at this time. I did get Wormy, though. We are the good guys because we are the strongest. I mean, are we, though? Like, we don't even know how to use our legs. It kind of feels to me like the people who regularly are able to walk might be a little bit stronger than us. Many Terran species age faster, kind of like Viltrumite bug hybrid effect. Yeah, my understanding is that elves were basically an immortal species Unless you got, like, any originium on them, and then they, like, died in a month. Anyway, I now have enough beer to afford Earth Spirit's exclusive outfit. So, okay, I'm not really about this picture back here. That is kind of weird. Actually, one of the Medicus is already centuries old, but still count as young adults in their lifetime. Ah, got it. We got a free run. Rate it. Are you asking me to rate? I'm not sure exactly what you're asking me to rate.
Welcome home, Doctor.
I did hear, however, Cruz has an outfit. Oh my. Cruz kind of cleans up real nice. Honestly, very nice. I do not have the Cruz altar. I just wanted to see what they looked like. Rate the adult Cruz skin. Okay. Is that what we're gonna do for the next 10 minutes? I just look at various outfits and rate them? That sounds like a good way to kill 5 minutes. Honestly, I think that looks... I genuinely think that looks fantastic. I very much like it. My initial thought is that it's definitely more of a Western-style dress, and yet I can't help but feel something about it that tends to suggest a more Oriental flair to it. And I'm not sure exactly what it is about it. I think if I had to guess, it's something about how, like, there's very clear, like, square, rectangular sections. Something about the fringing here. In particular, the neckwear. There's something about it that suggests to me an Oriental flair on this very Western-style dress. And I think that combination of aesthetics is really, really good looking. I think this looks really good. I'm not so crazy about the heels, though. You are literally fighting for your life. Get out of the goddamn heels. Okay? Seriously. Okay, you know what? Cruz gets a pass because, my god, if she was in heels, this one's just in legs. So this outfit for Reed the Flame Shadow, very, very interesting, very evocative. It's a very, very busy design. Let me just take a minute and sort of try to break it down. It's always difficult aesthetically to do clothing for characters that have tails, especially big, thick tails. See, for example, Gargura and her various outfits. Costuming for tails is very difficult, and I genuinely think that if there was a sapient species that had tails, I really think they would have a very different approach to clothing because of that anatomical fact. That being said, though, like, as far as I consider whatever's going on here to be fairly impractical, aesthetically, this is a very gorgeous design. It's very much sort of suggestive of witches. There's almost a hint of, between the contrast of the colors and the shapes and the shape of the cuts, There's almost a hint here of like a maid outfit aesthetic. If you can just sort of see what I mean by the shape and the contrast of the color. We've got the witch hat with the droop, which is always a big seller. Horns going through the hat. Again, not entirely sure how you get some of this headgear on, but, you know, it's not a major complaint. I think this is absolutely beautiful. Like, I really do. And I appreciate the fact that this is, in fact, very clearly a Charmander. You know, because I've always been partial to fire types, and I was always glad that back in Gen 3 they decided to give Charmander Metal Claw, you know, so that you wouldn't go up against Brock and get absolutely dunked on if you hadn't been catching some counters. So, really like this read. Let's move on to this one. This is for Mint. Actually, the brim of the hat isn't fully circular. There's a slit through the middle and a large hole to accommodate her horns. I see. Dr. Rick, hello there. Gotcha. Okay, the hat is specifically cut to accommodate it. Alright, that makes more sense. Alright, so now we've gone to a much more reserved, a much less busy design here. Hair, I wouldn't really suggest for an active mercenary to have hair like this. It is quite frankly going to be a logistical issue. And I don't mean just in active combat. I'm saying that, like, the actual care and maintenance that goes into it is going to be usually unavailable, or at least very limited in a battlefield scenario. That being said, always love the ears. Ears are always great. I like the colors. I like the really long leggings. I'm particularly fond of the asymmetry in the leggings. Asymmetry is always an absolute win. Right, Rhodes Island is a pharmaceutical company. Yes, we are a pharmaceutical company. Which just happens to have an entire dedicated mercenary division. You know, just to pay the bills. You know, you gotta pay the bills somehow. It's not like a pharmaceutical company can make money through pharmacy company things. That would be ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. I really like her floating Rubik's Cube. I don't know why she has a floating Rubik's Cube. And don't think I haven't noticed that she cheated by replacing all the stickers with ones that are roughly the same color. But I do like, you know, anyone who can pull off something cool aesthetically with a Rubik's Cube is definitely worth paying attention to. I really like this design. It's a lot more minimalist, but it's got good color. And in general, I generally have a minimalist sense of aesthetic. Anyone who saw my Minecraft World Tour would probably have noticed I do not go for really large-scale, elaborate flourish in my sense of aesthetics, even when I'm working on very large scales. So I think this is a lovely outfit. We already saw Cruz, so let's look at the next one. Penance, Icefield Messenger. Okay, anything with the Christmas aesthetic is automatically adorable. I think she drank a little too much. That's okay, you know, holidays, it happens. Oh my god. Okay, I did that as a joke, kind of, and yet now I'm literally saying that the name of the outfit is occasionally flushed. Okay, no, this is just intentionally kind of drunk. Yeah, there's no joke about it. That's cool. I didn't know I could actually pull it up like that. Ooh. Damn, that is so cool. Let me get a better look at this one. Oh, that's a lovely design. Very, very nice. Cruz, let's take a look at you. Okay, now that I'm taking a closer look at this, the almost kind of floral patterning on here as well, absolutely once again. And the geometric, again, to me, to my eye, once again, immediately evocative of an oriental flair on a Western-style dress. I literally had not even noticing that she's walking under Japanese-style architecture and with paper lanterns. So, I don't know how I didn't notice that. You had suggested look at her battle animations. How would I go about doing that? Until I get an answer, though, we can continue to look. Once again, we've got the heel. This is clearly a scenario, though, like, she is clearly just, like, not on a battlefield right now. Like, this is, like, office party. You know, heels are understandable. We have a very nice outfit, very minimalist with the color, but not without the flares. We've got the snowflakes on the legs here. Little flourishes going down on the footwear, which is really nice. We've got this this green drape, little decoration on the coat. I actually really like this. This is, again, a much more minimalist aesthetic. I think it plays very, very well. On the actual in-game model here, I think I prefer the artwork significantly over the in-game model. In particular, I think there's a disconnect here as well between how long the art depicts her dress versus the actual in-game model as well. The in-game model really seems like it just has a shorter dress, which, I mean, you can't say wouldn't be more appropriate for a battlefield, but I do think it's a little... I would actually prefer it to see, like, the longer dress design on the model. Maybe a little more slender, a little less of the flare out at the bottom. Those seem to be not necessarily taken directly inspiration from the artwork. But I think this is another great look. I love the interplay of black and white. Our next one here is Tsukinogi. We've got another Icefield messenger. Apparently the reindeer have come home for Christmas. And this is a very interesting outfit. We have once again gone with the Christmas aesthetic, and here we've once again gone for the asymmetry in the leggings. But instead of merely a difference in length, we've essentially just gone for one legging and a band versus none at all. It's an interesting choice. It is quite striking. It is catching to the eye. To my own personal taste, I think the dress itself is a little busy to my eye. I'm actually really not much of a fan of what we've going on here, like a mesh overlaying the chest and down the sides. I don't find that to be a particularly I don't know, that's not quite a look I find particularly appealing. I don't think it's an unattractive or unappealing look. It's just not one that I personally would pick out. Tsukigogi dressed as a laced Christmas ornament. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Alright. Now I can appreciate the why behind the design a little more. Thank you for that, Shadow. But still, not really to my taste. It is interesting, though. It looks like it gets so narrow up at the top here, too. Like, I'm not 100% sure what's even happening with the design back there. Like, I genuinely cannot tell from this angle if there's, like, an upper back to this dress. I would assume... It does seem to be going under the armpits. So I would assume that at least at that level it has a back. But I'm not sure. Maybe it has like some kind of connective section on the back end. Otherwise, I'm genuinely not sure what is going on here. It's interesting. It's an interesting design. It's definitely not my aesthetic. Honestly, I think it's okay. It's a very lovely design, but it's just not for me is all. Are we going to keep doing, like, I am honestly happy to keep doing this if people find this entertaining, because I'm having a great time. But is that what people want? Do we want to continue the fashion show? Ah, dang. My tea supplies are running low. This is unforgivable. I'm going to have a harsh word with Past Quill and ask why he did not provide me more tea. This one is Quantipalat. We've gone again with sort of a Christmas aesthetic. Honestly, my first impression looking at this design and the stuff here is that we've actually gone for a very European influence in this outfit. Yeah, this honestly to me screams German. Like, in the outfit, in the stuff around the room, everything about this, to me, is suggesting a significantly German influence in the aesthetic, in the room and in the outfit. And I think that's actually very interesting. It's definitely multi-layered. You've got an undershirt, you've got this... and you've got what looks to be a thick jacket underneath it. This guy has to be burning up wearing all this. This must be so damn hot under all those layers. The hat is really nice. I like how the red is called back to in the design of both the outer coat and in the undershirt. The bow tie is nice. I kind of like how it's messy. The staff is honestly adorable. The footwear is nice. You can see the repeating themes of that little bit of red, repeated in the trim of the pants, the shoelaces, the socks, the accessory above the socks, a little bit in the belt. Even in the hat. This one is very much sort of framing the overall appearance in these highlights of red, which I think is really, really... honestly, I think this is a very good-looking design. I can see why it would not be everybody's favorite, but I really appreciate what this design is evoking here. I really do. Let's move on to the next one. To Carnelian. Ooh, yes, Carnelian. Okay, so Carnelian is hanging out here with these ice-type Pokemon. I'm not familiar with this one. It's probably one of those craps from Alola or later. I have less overall to say on this design, because it's again back to being more minimalistic. But I actually quite like this. This looks like a very practical design. Like, this looks like a design that you can actually utilize. And, you know, you could actually move around in. You could actually get stuff done in this. This high up cut on the dress portion definitely would make it easier to move around. We've got an underskirt underneath that, and then the leggings. There's really not much skin showing here at all. It's actually surprisingly reserved for a costume design on the shop, and I actually quite like this. This belt is either being worn around the torso, or she has horribly misshapen and dislocated hips. I'm honestly not sure which, because it really seems like the hip should be here, in which case this would basically be a torso belt that I would assume is for tightening and you know, controlling where you get this separation in the dress. Which, again, could actually be very practical, but it's not really something I've seen much on, you know, all the women's clothing that I have extensive experience with, of course. You know, you can tell from my voice I'm exactly the sort of man who would have extensive experience with women's fashion. I like the collar. I like you've got these fur accents, which are nice. I'm a fan of the fur shawl as well. And you've got, like, kind of a secondary sleeve coat sort of thing, which looks really nice. The white gloves. I'm honestly a big fan of this design. I think this is fantastic. I think this is exactly the sort of design which highlights very, very effectively how appealing you can design a character and how much you can, you know, accentuate femininity without having to really expose much skin at all, or even, you know, draw any particular attention. Like, there's very little accent here for hips, for butt, for breasts, and despite all of that, it is absolutely just a beautiful feminine design that has a power to it. I love this aesthetic. This is fantastic. I have no idea what has gone on in my life that I am sitting here reviewing fashion in Arknights. You know, I just had one of those moments of clarity where I think, what is my life? How did it reach this point? But luckily I was able to silence that voice because I reminded it that I have cookie dough in the fridge, so, you know, now it's distracted with worrying about other things. Alright, next one. We've got Leonhardt. So, again, another holiday, specifically Christmas-themed outfit. Okay, immediately there is... Okay, there's... I'm genuinely gonna have to need a minute. I'm like, my brain is trying to wrap around the posing here. So, we've got one leg here. So the line of the hip would be here. Another line here. A arm here and an arm... Okay, so they are actually tilted slightly and leaning forward slightly in this pose. So their lower half is tilted slightly to their right. Their upper half is being tilted slightly to their left. And there's a little bit of a bend on the back. So they're leaning forward slightly, probably somewhere around like a 10 to 15 degree angle. So just before I even get to the clothing, the pose itself is very strange to me. Like, this is not a natural pose someone falls into. This is something you do when you're setting up a shot for Instagram and you want to specifically show off very specific things in very specific ways. And honestly, that pose kind of distracted me from actually evaluating the outfit itself. This is an interesting design. We're back to a more European influence, but this is definitely not giving me, like, a German vibe to the aesthetic. I genuinely don't know where I could describe where I have ever really seen an outfit in quite this style. We've got the short shorts. We've got a little bit of a skirted vest underneath. And then it looks like the sleeves... I genuinely can't tell if they're a different undergarment underneath this red thing, or if they're actually connected to it. We've got this broken up frill on the top. We've got essentially a squared double scarf with accessories on the sides. I will be honest, this outfit is kind of beyond my ability to properly break down. I do not have the vocabulary or the fashion experience to properly evaluate this outfit. It is really something else. It's okay. Not really my sort of thing. Honestly, I found the pose more interesting than the outfit. And then let's move on. We have Kafka, the cardboard fairy. Oh, that is so damn cute. Oh, look at that. Oh, just all these things. Fun fact, different to the operator's splash arts, skin arts are specifically in the context of the operator posing as the model for the attire they are advertising. Interesting. So here we've gone specifically with a papercraft aesthetic. This one immediately, my first impulse when I looked at this art was feeling like I was looking at a fairy. Like, the way it has been positioned, the way it is framed, really suggests that these are like normal size scissors. And this is just a very small figure with a bunch of, like, small papercraft. And the effect of that is done so well that I absolutely believe that that was an intentional part of this piece of art. And I think it is brilliantly done. It is brilliantly done. They have taken Kafka, and they have essentially made her a pixie without having to adjust her size at all. It's merely the way that she is framed and, you know, the scissors that she's holding. This absolutely brilliant framing for this. The red is very, very striking on this too. It's much more vibrant. It pops a lot more than the reds in the background. And that intensity of the red is so eye-catching. And it even follows down into the ribbon and across the hair. Some of it catches the string. We've got slippers, little ribbons, some nice basic simple socks. If she was standing, this skirt, I imagine, would basically go down to knee length. It's a nice modest skirt. We've got this beautiful ribbon set around the center of the torso. Honestly, this outer green jacket to me, it looks rigid. Like, it looks stiff to my eye. And I think it's because it's very rectangular in parts. Like, especially if you look around here at the hand, like, you don't get a sense of, like, a curve of cloth. It feels like this outfit actually has a rigidity to it that I don't find particularly appealing. It doesn't look soft, which is interesting. And now that I'm actually reevaluating how I'm looking at this, I'm realizing that even the frill of the skirt itself, the color had caught my eye most before, but even the frill has a rigidity to its aesthetic. It looks like it has the pattern of corrugated cardboard. That's the aesthetic that's being continued into the coat itself. And then you see a similar kind of striping patterns all the way down the footwear. Ooh, I am appreciating more and more what has been done here in this piece of art. They have dressed Kafka in a way that she herself almost feels like her outfit is another piece of papercraft in the scene. That is very fascinating. I look at this outfit and I think, this does not look comfortable to wear. The clothing looks very rigid. And I imagine that she's actually just wearing cloth, fabric. But the way it's been presented here, it doesn't look comfortable, but it absolutely looks... it resembles papercraft. I don't think I've ever quite seen that done before with costuming. That is really fascinating. I really appreciate that. And even here, this box that she's carrying, if you look, even the gift box itself looks like it's multi-layered. That is fascinating. I did not appreciate this outfit at first, but now I understand the aesthetics of it so much better. That is amazing. And unfortunately, I do not think this is one that looks as good in the in-game model. I really don't think that this model looks as good. I think once again, it goes with... I think the skirt is being represented a little bit too short. Not much too short. Like, if it went down another 10, 15 pixels, I think it would be fine. A lot of that sense of the papercraft aesthetic, it is mildly suggested with the striations of color in the sleeves, a little bit on the skirt, but I think so much of the intention of this outfit is lost in the transition to the in-game model. And I think for a design like this, where I've really been able to evaluate and appreciate the depth of that design, I think this one really suffers. Like, this is an outfit I would not buy, specifically because the in-game model, I do not feel reflects what actually makes this design so beautiful and brilliant. This is really fascinating. I love this. I love this. I really do. That's absolutely cool. Chat, thank you so much for having me go and look at those outfits. That was really, really cool. That was really cool. I'm actually curious. I know I've looked at a few outfits for Perfumer before, but I've never really looked at, like, the big pictures. This is her E2, where we've got, you know, the fox, the colors are very washed out a little bit, I think, here. Like, it feels more beige than I feel like it's... I feel like I'm looking at... I feel like I'm looking at colors that have been washed out a little bit. And I feel like if they were more vibrant, that might look better. I can also take a look at this outfit for Perfumer. This one shows off, you know, the actual shape of her body significantly more than her other outfits. Despite that, again, it's a very modest design. It's showing very little skin. It's very practical. I like the garden scenery. I like the little fox. I think this is a brilliant design. The little bow is really cute. And... Alright, last... Alright, chat, why don't you suggest one specific outfit for one specific character that you'd like me to look at to close out today's fashion review? Honestly, I think this is a fine outfit, but I really don't have much to say about this, and I'm really not a fan of the ruffling sleeves. I've never been a big fan of ruffled sleeves, to be honest. I think they're kind of out of place in a lot of designs. What about you, Jessica? What can you get? Yeah, that's adorable. Malinar's skin. W. I don't have W, and I don't think I have Minar. Unfortunately, my ability to look at outfits is somewhat limited by who I can actually access. That reminds me, there's actually something else I need to do here. I can? Okay. No, not that one. There we go. Alright, I think we need to make it a little bit sus in here again. Find it in the shop records? Okay. The skin name is W. Dolly. Okay. Let's see. Ah. Ooh, all... Jesus. I feel like this art is already running so many more polygons than anything else I looked at. Holy crap. I mean, it is in motion, for one thing. Okay. We've got here another very practical outfit. One that's definitely meant to be more evocative of, like, something that you would actually wear. Maybe not for, like, major combat, but you could definitely imagine, like, a military officer wearing something like this. Something that's a little more decorative, something that's a little bit more ceremonial. But you definitely have the flair here that suggests that this person is a fighter, that they are a warrior. The straps, maybe a little bit superfluous, but nothing egregious going on here. I do think it's a little silly that you would effectively have only protection here. Like, if a blade hit against this, this does not go high enough up that it would stop a blade from slipping and getting your wrist. And if it gets a wrist, this hand is basically going to be useless. This one, I do think it would be more practical if there was, you know, a longer bit. This is not a gauntlet. This is literally an armored glove. And an armored glove is, quite frankly, not going to do a great deal. I guess the idea is that the straps and what looks like hardened material underneath would kind of help to reinforce what you don't have plates covering. But I just don't see why you would go for this over like a proper gauntlet. I'm actually a bit more forgiving of it over here, since this is clearly his sword arm. You would need the higher range of mobility over here, and having like essentially a cover that goes from the elbow all the way up to the wrist, but then leaves the hand unrestricted. I could actually see that being practical. I still wouldn't necessarily call it a good idea, but it is at least practical. You know, if you didn't want to like get a weapon that would work with like a bigger, you know, like a thicker gauntlet, or, you know, if for some reason that was unavailable, this is an absolutely reasonable sort of midpoint. And it looks like there's, you know, more material specifically coming out on the back of the hand, so it can also serve as a secondary guard. This is, you know, this is very much a practical outfit. But those really are, like, the only two parts of him that are properly armored, which, again, further highlights to me how strange this is as an armor choice. Like, so much of the rest of his design, as wonderful as it looks, and it does look wonderful, leaves him vulnerable. Like, any experienced opponent who goes up against this guy, they're not going to be going after those wrists, because there is literally an entire body that is left unarmored. And at that point, these are barely serving any function at all. That being said, though, the color looks absolutely beautiful. You've got those gold highlights that run throughout the outfit, all throughout, including into the cape. And, of course, that works well with the blonde hair. I think this is a beautiful design. I genuinely do. Critique of its practicality aside, this is a completely usable, completely wonderful looking outfit, and you probably could absolutely go into combat wearing something like this and, you know, be better off than people wearing a lot of other outfits in this game. So thank you for showing me that one. That one, that's a really cool outfit. No, I don't need to consume something to restore my stamina. Do you know everything an amnesia patient should know? Good God, no, I don't. No one here, nobody here is actively treating my amnesia. It's actually very concerning, Cicero. Please help treat my amnesia. I have clearly suffered severe and incredibly concerning brain damage, which might explain how well our first integrated strategies ran tonight went. Alright. I think I'm going to do one more level tonight, and then I'm going to go finally finish off my now more than 2-hour-old pizza rolls, get some cookies, get some more tea, and continue going through my checklists in Elden Ring just to make sure my save file is in fact 100%. Luckily, it should only take me another about 2.5 hours of confirming checklists to make sure. So, let's go into TG3 with the useful team, I guess. But I think we need to end this
Check your gear
properly.
before departing.
Okay, chat. Let's see if we can get this. Oof. I think we need to make this longer. Okay. Alright, chat. You guys are going to try and beat TG3 now. We have the team. We have the characters. I believe in all of you. Fun fact, basically for this event, just log in daily and join those alcohols. That's what I've been doing. I always make sure to use up my sanity. Alright, chat. Tell me how you want to play this. First valid command I see will begin the battle. For all 5 people currently watching, and the maybe 2 of you that are actively chatting. Fang, A7 down. Fang, A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down. Fang, A7 down. Ah, yes, of course. A crocodile. Naturally. The sworn enemy of mercenaries everywhere. Is it okay to troll? You're damn right it's okay to troll. The first time we did this, we had healers healing walls. I make no judgments here. Okay, I am beginning to see a slight issue with our strategy. Mountain, F1, A, B, C, D, E, F. C, D, E, F. F1 is not valid. Alright, let's give that one more try, now that we've clarified that it is in fact okay to troll. Clearly that was just a fluke. That time, you know, we were getting a sense of the level. You know, we were just easing it out. We were sent in some skirmishers, you know, minor engagement, retreat. We were gathering information. But now, we have all the information we need. Okay, chat, it has begun. First valid command, and I will unpause. And this time, we're gonna kick its ass. Fang, A7 down. Fang, A7 down. Mountain,
Leave it to us.
F1 left. A, B, C, D, E, F. F is here. F is not here. This is E row. So I cannot place Mountain in F1.
Thrust.
I have faith that we're going to solve this. F1 is left. A, B, C, D, E. Oh, crap. F1. Alright. Sorry, that one's on me. F1. Right. Alright, that is me misreading commands twice in a row. I'm slightly tired, slightly delirious from the heat. I'm actually going to replay this, but I'm going to follow your command, Shadow. This time I'm just not going to mess it up. You know, for once. Probably. Maybe. Perhaps. There is a distinct possibility that I might not mess it up. So, we have Fang A7 down, Mountain F1 left. Mountain F1 left. I'm not sleepy! I don't want to go to bed! Yeah. Oh, and also, if you want Mountain to use their skill, you might want to tell me that, too. Activate Mountain. Okay. Alright, this went much better.
Thrust.
Please stop punching my mountain man. Amiya, B4 left. Amiya, B1, 2, 3, 4 left.
Roger.
It looks like it's all down to you, Shadow. I believe in you.
Thrust.
My text is too slow. Hey, if this was easy, it wouldn't be so hilarious. Okay, we have a slight issue, but I believe in you, chat. I think you're gonna find a way to stop this.
Everyone, follow me.
Okay, so I think I see what we did wrong there. And I think it's the part where we lost. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's where we made our mistake. I think I think instead of
Get it together, everyone.
I think instead of winning, instead we lost. I think that's where the mistake was. If it were me, I would bring one more guard with 2 block for the bottom lane. Alright, that sounds like a suggestion to me. Let's replace Jessica with, sure, a Beagle. Wouldn't it be easier with a pull-push specialist? It absolutely was. Who do you want to replace with one? I've got a Shaw. Somewhere, I think. Yeah, I've got a Shaw. Dirt, it's not about knowing for sure how to win. It's about giving me commands that are difficult to follow, and then amusing yourself by watching me fail. Like, you don't actually have to know what's going on to participate. If anything, that makes it less entertaining. Take Beagle out and put in Papacar. Okay, Beagle out. And we're going to put in Papacar. Where is Papacar? Papacar, Papacar, Papacar. Papacar. Where is There's Papacar. Okay. Alright, there we go. Our level 1 Papacar. That'll work.
My name is Popcar. Nice to
Wait,
meet
I saw
you.
Spectre. Alright, forget Papacar, take Spectre. Okay? Forget Papacar, take Spectre.
Good night, my brothers
Rope
and
skill
sisters.
level 4. You have Kazamaru? Apparently I do. Reinhardt, you said rope skill level 4. So who should we take out for rope? Frankie wants skill 1.
Good night, my brothers and
I
sisters.
assume on Spectre. Shiryuki. Okay, Shiryuki out, and we are going to take rope. Okay, our level 1 rope
Alright, coming.
with skill level 4. Okay, I think we can make that work. 2, 3, 4. Alright. Now we have rope with skill level 4. I don't know, bruh. It happens. Don't worry about it. It doesn't bother me. All it does is make YouTube think that the chat is more active than it is. Alright. If this looks good, chat, we can go in with this. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone saying not to do it. So, I guess we're gonna run the mission with this. Okay. And we've already got some suggestions.
The hunt begins.
So, the first move, put Spectre on E4 left. Okay, E4, A, B, C, D, E. 2, 3, 4. E4 left. Okay. Alright, we have our suggestions. First move, we are going to wait and put Spectre on E4 left. Spectre E1, 2, 3, 4 left. The second move, Mountain on A2 left. And then activate his skill as soon as possible, okay? Mountain on A2 left. Next, silence on F6 left. Okay, silence on F6 left will be the next command. Activate skill. Okay, silence on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left.
Stay calm.
And then the next command is B3 rope. Okay. B3 rope facing which direction? 2... Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Alright, which direction, Reinhardt? B3 rope down. Okay, B3 rope down.
Is this a good spot?
Alright, this is going a lot better. Use Spectre's skill whenever it's up. Oh.
I'll heal you.
Wasn't fast enough. I think we had something good going there. If I'd activated Spectre's skill, we probably would have survived that. E1 rope is needed. Yeah, probably.
They shall pay for this. They must pay.
I wonder if I can E1 rope right now. Do I have the resources? Yeah, I could E1 rope.
Does watching this stuff actually
we just need one more chip.
Konnichiwa.
Nope, I take valid commands in the order they are given. E1 rope is needed was the
You have a pretty
next
big
valid
ship here,
command I
but it's
saw.
not nearly as roomy as an old
And I am
Imperial
stubborn in the
flagship.
way that I choose to arbitrarily apply my rules. So we need one specialist chip. Okay. Actually, it was probably a good idea to get myself an E1 rope anyway, to be honest. Having shifters is absolutely not to be underestimated.
Come on, let's talk about payment. Promotions are cool, but my salary is what really matters.
Okay. Now we have an E1 rope. Gladia could do well if you have her. I don't know. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Use... Alright. The map is active. Give commands as soon as you are ready. Provide whatever details you want. Be as thorough or as minimal as you feel doing. Any valid command that is given, I will attempt to follow to the best of my ability. We can absolutely do this. Also, don't forget that pause is a valid command. If you tell me to pause so that we can let the chat catch up, we absolutely will. Alright, Spectre E4 left is first command. 2, 3, 4. Spectre E4 left. Three, 4. Spectre E4 left.
From the depths of the ocean.
Okay. Second move, put Mountain on E2 left and activate his skill as soon as possible, okay? Mountain on A2 left. Next, Silent on F6 left. Use Spectre's skill whenever it's up, okay? So, we're waiting for Silence. Mountain skill is ready. We need Silence. Okay, Silence is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Use Spectre skill whenever it's up. Alright, the next one is use Project right as soon as she's available on E4. E4 is not valid because I already have Spectre there. I'm surprised you don't have Myrtle upgraded. I've only been playing Arknights for a couple months.
Please, let me know the results.
Okay, Spectre skill up. E3 rope down. Alright, E3. So, E, A, B, C, D, E. No, B. Okay. I'm going to do the B3 because I do understand exactly what you mean by that. B2, 3 down. Don't worry, guys. I gave you time to correct it because I knew that that was coming. I made sure. Okay, Spectre's down. Okay, Asbestos E4 left. Okay. Asbestos 1, 2, 3, 4 left. Close, close. We did a lot better.
Now is not the time for despair.
I think we have all the tools that we need to win. We just have to adjust the way that we deploy it. It happens, Shadow. It happens. Ah, red on E3. Okay. Alright. Let's give it one more run for the night. Alright? Let's give it one more go before I end stream. I believe in you. I know that together we can put together our heads. Well, you can put together your heads and figure out this level. I know you can do it. I've seen you do it. Because God knows I am sleepy enough that I am not entirely sure I am capable. Also, I am moderately lazy. But I believe in all of you. We can do this. We can absolutely do this. Okay, E4 Spectre left. Okay. Alright, we're going in. First command, Spectre, E4 left. Spectre, 2, 3, 4, left.
You are the one who...
Second, Mountain, A2 left. And activate his skill as soon as possible. Okay. Silence, F6 left. Use Spectre's skill whenever it is up. Okay. So Silence F6, that's the next one. Mountain skill is ready. Silence 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Concentrate.
Okay, Silence is up. Next one is going to be Rope B3 down. Okay. Rope B3 down. Spectre skill. Project Red as soon as she is available on E3. Okay. Project Red as soon as she's available on E3. Use her first skill to help kill the Crocs quickly. And then any range... What is that?
I'll show you.
Any range DP on F5 left. Hold on. Any range DPS on F5 left. Okay, any range DPS on F5 left. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Retreat red.
Simple and clear.
Yep, we got out of Mia. We're doing good. We're doing really good. You can always give commands to pause as well. You're all doing great. You're all doing so great. Use Silence's drone whenever Spectre's HP is low. F3, Mostima up. F3, Mostima up. Silence's drone whenever Spectre's HP is low is an ongoing command. Spectre's skill is ready. Good job, Spectre. That was a really, really crucial use of your skill. And that's not sarcasm. The fact this is working proves that whatever she just did is a valid strategy. Get him, Rope. Oh, that's so beautiful, Rope. So beautiful. Okay, Spectre's HP got a little bit low there. You know what? I know no one's ordered it, but we're activating Amiya's ultimate super death gun. Because we gotta end this level in style. Just look at Amiya. Look how happy she is that she gets to use her evil death magic. She's so cute! She's so happy! Hi, Sibiricus, the stream's about over.
I'll show you.
Amiya's having a great time.
Mission accomplished.
You did it, Chad! You did it! Congratulations! You all did wonderful! I'm so proud of all of you. You did fantastic. Have you tried borrowing Cruz the Keen Glint? I actually haven't yet. Just because I know that's something that was specifically requested, I'm just gonna do that real quick just to see what she does. I am literally not going into this stage to win. I'm just going in here to try this cruise. That's all. And then that'll be streamed.
We're heading out. Remember.
Sure. This looks like a good place for you. So what do you do? Attacks aerial enemies first. Increase damage to aerial targets. When attacking, has a 20% chance to deal 175% plus 10% damage Okay, a 25% chance to stun on every attack with a skill that greatly increases your attack speed, and it hits multiple times in a row. After hitting a target 32 times, attacks it 4 times in a row for the remainder of the skill duration. Dear God, she's a heavy unit and boss melter. Okay. That's really cool. Fang, go.
Leave it to us. Go ahead. I'm already in.
Mountain, you too. Yeah, that is absolutely crazy. I can see why she's so good. It might also have something to do with the fact that she's level 69, nice, and E2. Oh, sorry, let me turn off the overlay. We're not doing chat commands on this one. Yeah, Perfumer, you're gonna do fine there. Mia, why don't you help target Mr. whoever that is? Just get your hits off on enemies, sweetheart, and then as soon as your skill is ready, we're gonna use you to melt people. Kind of the same way that Clues is growing to melt people. You can get Cruise the Keen Glint soon enough for free-ish. They're coming with Invitation of Wine's data restoration. Ah, interesting. Okay, so I should save up for data restorations then.
Everyone, follow me.
You know, now that I'm realizing this, I do have rope. Hey, you know what you should do? You should walk right here. It would be hilarious. Honestly, I think we'll just put a silence here to protect rope.
Everyone,
No, dude, I think you should go here. This is a great space to go. Okay, well, I guess you want to die then. Yeah, you know what? I think this is going pretty well. Possibly because this is going very well. Holy crap, that pull! I kind of thought maybe pullers were only able to pull, like, one spot. No, they literally will just yank you all the way back. That is crazy. Alright, Cruise, do your thing.
Stand still.
No, you're not getting through. Alright, Amiya,
Here, Doctor.
activate Murder Beam. Oh, Amiya, you're so cute when you use your Murder Beams. Damn, those are good Murder Beams.
Mission accomplished.
When the enemy pathing suggests NPC inebriation. I mean, it kind of does. Alright. Okay, chat. That's going to be as far as I take everything tonight. There's the information fragments for... Honestly, we'll just grab all 6 of them. Why not? Restoration is always useful.
Konnichiwa, Doctor.
Maybe, probably, perhaps. Alright, well, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. So you're going to read the event stories off screen. Yes, I do most of the heavy reading off screen, because otherwise these streams would literally be about 2.5 hours of reading per half hour of gameplay. Some of the story in this game gets obscenely dense. Thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. I love I love that I actually get to have an audience these days for fun things. And I love that I'm actually able to do fun stuff where I have a chat participate. It's really been a dream to have that. I appreciate it. Just thanks everybody for being here. I'll definitely... Well, I mean, I'm always streaming something at least once a week. I've been trying to keep my streams on Thursdays. If you want to see me have a little bit of a bad time, you can feel free to, go watch my Elden Ring videos. Although I warn you, I'm not terrible at it. And following Elden Ring, which is going to be... The series is going to be ending in a couple days. I've actually got episodes of me playing a video game based on Made in Abyss, because apparently the anime Made in Abyss had a video game tie-in, and that's been a real weird time. And then after that's over, I'll be going back to my Final Fantasy X, and I don't really have a plan for after that, because all of that alone is probably gonna cover me for the next month and a half worth of content on this channel. In the meantime, I hope that everyone has a wonderful night or morning or whatever the hell it is where you are. And I will see you all on the next one.
この栄養食のメニュー、一体誰が考えたのかな。恐ろしすぎる。